I'm here at Boston with Celtics superstar, Mr. Jayson Tatum.
And the bucket.
Mr. Tatum, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. Well, today we are celebrating the release of your first signature shoe, the JT1 with Jordan brand. So that means that today is a very special day for you. With that being said, every kid who plays basketball dreams about making it to the NBA and having their own signature shoe. So how special is this moment for you, and was this always a dream of yours?
Yeah, it's a extremely special moment. It's really like a dream come true, and it's something I always dreamed about and essentially wanted to work towards. But it's something I don't take for granted, right? It's like it doesn't even seem real at this moment. So, it's experiencing it for the first time and seeing everybody's reaction. It didn't get any better than this.
I know that having your own sneaker with Jordan is every kid's dream. And I just want to let you know that we're all very proud of you. And Jordans, they mean so much to the culture on and off the court. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and all the kids in my neighborhood, they love rocking Jordans, especially retros. And even though we weren't born at the time that they first came out, they're still relevant now. They're just such a big part of the culture. So your mother has always been your superhero. I know that when you were a kid, your mother balanced working 2 jobs and also going to school. And she also made sure she was able to take you to your practices and games. So how was watching her chase her goals inspire you to chase your dreams with the same work ethic as a kid?
I think for me growing up, I didn't truly understand all that she was sacrificing and how difficult everything was. It took me a while until I got older. But I think, just watching her relentless work ethic and, overcoming the obstacles of being a single mother, having a kid at 19, raising me, still accomplishing everything that she wanted to do, and still raising me to be the best young man I could be. So, understanding that and realizing that, I guess in a way, everybody goes through things, right? And essentially nobody's going to feel sorry for you. So never let anything or anyone deter you away from your dreams. And no dream is too big.
Right, you're absolutely right. And moms, they're definitely superheroes, and they go above and beyond for their kids. You were just like so happy and proud of your mom when she graduated school too, right?
Yeah, just as proud as she is of me and, the relationship that we have, and even to this day, her and Deuce are my 2 best friends. So I wouldn't be here without those 2.
Right, that's nice to know. And my mom, she also goes to school, and she balances her time taking care of me and my 5 siblings. And she's one of my biggest inspirations as well. So the late, great Kobe Bryant was also a huge basketball inspiration for you growing up. So how were you able to learn from his Mamba mentality and cultivate that into your own journey?
I think, we all have people that inspire us and, role models from close and afar. And Kobe was my biggest inspiration, especially in the basketball court. Wanted to be just like him. And he inspired me to essentially put all my eggs in one basket. I watched him have an interview where he said he never had a plan B, that he was determined that his dream was going to work. And that goes against everything they teach you in school, right, to have a backup plan and things like that. But just the mindset of I was going to do whatever it took for my dream to become a reality. And, he really helped me with that.
Right, Kobe Bryant, he was an inspiration to a lot of people, and his legacy will most definitely live on forever. And I just love the way that you model your intensity and work ethic from him as well, especially on the court.
Yeah, and that started from when I was a kid. I used to wake up 5:30 every morning before I went to school to work out. And, I just thought, me being in St. Louis, that, people on the East Coast were waking up before me, and people on the West Coast were staying up later than me. So, I always had that in my mind that somebody was out there working, and I never wanted that to be a reason that, I didn't accomplish my goal.
Right, well, that's very great to know, and thank you for that. Well, the release of Tatum 1 is definitely a huge accomplishment. So why was it so important for you to integrate your journey into the shoe colorway and style?
I think we show our creativity and storytelling in different ways, and that's what I ultimately wanted to do with my shoe.
I'm going to tell you, these are so comfortable, and it feels like I'm walking on a cloud. It literally feels like I'm walking and floating on a cloud. So I love it. And, just congratulations on coming out with your own shoe.
Thank you.
No problem. We see so many different details on the Tatum 1 Zoos that I'm also wearing today, such as zebra and elephant prints. So can you please talk about how important it was for you to tell that story throughout your shoe?
Yeah, I think each different shoe has different small details, right, that, tell the story. Welcome to the Zoo is been kind of an evolution. I started with the game shooter 34 all the way now to the Tatum 1. And it basically tells the story of the relationship I have with Deuce and his love for animals, and storytelling through how many times we went to the zoo in St. Louis, in Boston, all the way in Australia, and his love for animals. And that's how you see, zebra and leopard spots and elephant prints. So all those small details, like storytelling.
Well, I really like that, and I really like how you're able to set a story out of the shoe and the colorways and the style of it. And why is going to the zoo so important to you?
Being from St. Louis, we have the second best zoo in the country, and you wouldn't expect that. But going to the zoo, first and foremost, it's free in St. Louis, and a lot of places can't say that. So that's something I did a lot as a kid, and somewhere to take your kids, right? So that's where I've taken Deuce a lot. He loves it, and we've been to zoos all over the world. So it's just super organic, right, in storytelling in that way.
Well, you have established the Jayson Tatum Foundation to give back to kids in marginalized communities. So in what ways are you able to give back, and why is it so important to you?
Yeah, I think, growing up, being from St. Louis, my biggest thing was I knew I was going to make it, and I didn't know exactly how, but growing up, I knew I was going to give back, inspiring the next generation, because I was inspired by a lot of different people. And the biggest thing is, showing kids from St. Louis that it is possible, right? We don't have many famous, successful people, but, the few that do always come back and support and show the youth that, we come from these neighborhoods, we come from these playgrounds, that it's not out of reach, right? No dream is too big. So coming back, and not necessarily you have to be an NBA player, right? Whatever you want to be, if it's a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, whatever, that is possible. So donating, school supplies, donating technology and laptops to the community centers, just to give kids the resources and a fair opportunity that they may not have had, coming from where we come from.
Right, it's great that you're able to have that mindset to give back to people from marginalized communities, especially kids, and you know exactly what they need, and you know that you want to give back to them. So congratulations on coming out with your foundation, and thank you so much for being able to be so kind to give back to those people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, can you please share some words of motivation to everyone watching my show?
Words of motivation, keep listening to you, you have a big following, and a lot of people look up to you as well. No matter how old or young you are, everybody can inspire somebody. So keep doing what you're doing.
Well, thank you so much for that. It was really nice meeting you. Well, guys, I'm here with Celtics superstar, Mr. Jayson Tatum, and we're having a great time. So until next time, jazzing out.